Lakers select LSU's Cameron Thomas in the Ringer's latest mock draft. With the NBA draft lottery fast approaching, the league will soon know the pecking order for when the draft takes place on July 29. However, the Los Angeles Lakers will not have to worry about draft positioning because it did not conclude the regular season as a lottery team. In May, the NBA conducted a tiebreaker process to determine where some teams will select because teams had identical records. The Lakers were in a three-way tie for the 21st overall pick. But the tiebreaker results saw LA land the 22nd overall pick, and barring any trade that includes the pick, the Lakers will select there in the first round. Since Los Angeles is selecting outside of the lottery, there might not be a star player available by the time LA is on the clock. But with the Lakers' scouting record, it's not out the window that LA could snag a player who could contribute immediately. According to the Ringer's latest mock draft by Kevin O'Connor, the Lakers will select Louisiana State University guard Cameron Thomas. Too often last season, the Lakers watched their offense stall out. Thomas is the type of scorer who can jump-start a team. He's a throwback who can thrive from mid-range. Coming off the Lakers bench could provide him with a surplus of easy scoring opportunities as he develops to take on a bigger role in the future. Thomas, 19, is entering the NBA draft after playing at LSU for one season. He made the SEC All-Freshman team and first-team All-SEC after averaging 23.0 points, 3.4 rebounds and 1.4 assists while shooting 40.6% from the field on 17.2 attempts and 32.5% from three-point range on 7.2 attempts. He also converted 88.2% of his free throws on 7.6 attempts. As the Lakers witnessed this past season, the bench didn't have the shot-making punch to make consistent buckets when LeBron James and Anthony Davis needed rest. Players such as Montrezl Harrell provided scoring, but the ability to search for your own shot wasn't a skill many players had off the bench. Guard Talon Horton-Tucker could do it occasionally, but he relied on attacking the basket too often. Thomas is someone who isn't afraid to shoot or draw contact, which is evident through his attempts per game. At 6 feet, 4 inches and 210 pounds, he also has solid size for the type of guard the Lakers could use. However, a major critique of Thomas's game is his passing vision. He averages just 1.4 assists and turns the ball over 1.7 times a game. That's substandard for a guard, and Thomas would need to spend a lot of time working on that aspect of his game. Another interesting tidbit: Thomas recently withdrew from the NBA draft combine that began Monday. That likely means Thomas knows his name will be called in the first round, since withdrawing for a different reason could hurt his stock. Thomas could be a potential replacement at the guard position since Dennis Schroeder, Alex Caruso and Horton-Tucker are entering free agency this summer. Horton-Tucker is restricted, and since the Lakers have little cap space, another team high on Horton-Tucker could force LA to let him walk instead. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.